Hi all. In the last presentation, we have covered with the basic meaning and assumptions of efficient market hypothesis. And in this presentation, we will cover the forms of efficient market hypothesis. There are three forms of efficient market hypothesis, namely weak form of efficient market hypothesis, semi-strong form of efficient market hypothesis, and strong form of efficient market hypothesis. In this diagram, you see there are three circles, and the circles represents the amount of information that each form of efficient market hypothesis includes. So here, the weak form covers the least amount of information as it relies more on historical prices and returns, and the strong form covers all the information, whether it is for public source or from private source, while semi-strong form of efficiency includes only public information. The point here to be noted is that each successive form includes the previous ones, like semi-strong includes weak form and strong includes the other two forms. In this presentation, we will cover only the strong form of efficient market hypothesis. Before going into the details of strong form of efficient market hypothesis, let us recall the basic stock investing. Basic stock investing is a game of good news versus bad news. Now, what do I mean by that? Basically, it depends upon sales report, profit report, income report, etc. It means that good news or bad news is dependent upon the above mentioned reports. That is, sales report or profit report are directly related to the stock price. So, if the reports are good, then the price of shares are likely to increase, and that is a good news. While if reports are not in favor, then it would have reverse effect on the prices of stock, that is, they will fall. So, now the question arises how the people will earn money while using the news. This can be explained in the next slide with the help of an example. Here is a story of Jack and Jill. Here, Jack and Jill are best friends, where Jack is CEO of a company which is listed in stock market. Jack came to know about the sales report of the company and found that company is doing good. This news has not yet announced in the public. Now, what he do? He unofficially tell about the great sales report to his friend Jill before making the public announcement. Now, in this situation, what does Jill do? She got an idea. She buys the shares before the public announcement was made about the good news. Now, the company make public announcement about the great sales report, and after the announcement, there is increase in the prices of shares. What will Jill do in this situation? When the prices of shares increases, she sell her part of shares and earn huge amount of profit. Now the question arises, why she earn profit? She earned profit because she bought stock before the news announcement and took the advantage of increase in prices of the stock. So this is one of the way the people will earn money by trading the news. So a quick recap about the example. Jack who is the CEO, he become aware about the news. He tells her friend before public announcement. Jill buys the stock in advance. Jack make public announcement about the good news. When people start buying the stock, Jill will earn good amount of profits by selling them at a high price. So basically, this news is good for Jill but not so good for other people. Now, this is just an example to explain you the concept that how information have its impact in the market. But this will not happen when we are in perfectly efficient market. Now the question arises, why? In perfectly efficient market, first there is a good news. Jack, even being the CEO of the company, will not disclose anything to Jill before public announcement. So here, Jack, Jill and other public all learn about the good news at the same time. Because in perfectly efficient market, All relevant information about the company, such as sales or profit report, flows instantly at the same time between Jack, Jill and general public. So Jill does not have any advantage, although she is a good friend of Jack. Instead of using a perfectly efficient market, we termed it as strong efficient market because all learn about the information at the same time, or we can say almost at the same time. Nobody can earn money by using any information and predict the stock prices in advance. As already discussed, that this form of market covers all the information, whether it is from public source or from private source. So this is all about strong efficient market hypothesis, or we can say strong efficient market. Thank you very much and keep studying.